Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Nowadays, many young people are most interested in Indonesian traditional art, especially batik. Even though batik represents our cultural identity, it still lacks digital integration and global exposure. So that's why we created Batik AI, a generative AI platform that preserves the Indonesian batik throughout technology and creativity. Okay, before we start, who's the people behind this project? And we all work under guidance of Mr. Aguliani SSC Anupam as our project professor and project manager. And in this team we have me, Chelsea Putri, as the team leader. And next we have Muhammad Hari Hilmi. And then we have Asna Nusul Fatima. Also we have Nania Maharani. So now I'll explain to you guys about general introduction of the application. So Titik Batik AI is a web-based visual application that we designed to create digital batik motif inspired by Indonesian cultural heritage. It uses stable diffusion and LoRa adaptation or LoRa technologies to produce creative and modern batik design while preserving traditional elements.
Okay, next, while we developing the project, we face some problem. The first one is the low interest among the young people, and next we identify the lack of digital innovation and unorganized batik data. So it creates the weak connection between art and technology. So we create the Titik Batik AI to bridge the gap between this project and this problem. And we create the interactive platform for everyone.
So this is our solution about the previous project's problem. So first, we utilizing generative AI for batik design. Second, digitalization and preservation of batik data. And third, interactive platform for exploration and education. Fourth, motif generation and combination. Five, automated classification and identification. And last, user feedback and collaboration for model empowerment.
So why Titik is the best solution for our problems? Because it's not only solve the existing cultural and technological problems, but also redefine how heritage can coexist, modern innovation, and making batik timeless, relevant, and accessible for the next generation. And next.
So this is our integration flow. In this section, there is a third section. So first is preparation. We load the models, and second, digitization. We have the text encoding, sampling, and VAE code. And last, enhancement. We post-processing the images.
Okay. Next, so our project's progress is already in 100%. We already doing all the phase. Like the first one is planning, next design, analysis, and we also designing and implementation the design. And next week also already doing the documentation and testing application.
So this is our project's percentage. We have successfully made the application to overall activity 100%.
Okay, next is our project challenge. So we face some challenge when we developing our project. The first one is the limitation and diversity of the data set of the batik. And next we have also faced the complexity of AI model training, and next, the integration of AI models into web application is also pretty challenging to us. And next, we have a kind of limited user evaluation scope. So next, the challenge is the time management among the team member too.
So this is our documentation and also we do the documentation with our control. This is the first week of our documentation and this is the last week of our documentation.
So now we're gonna enter the closing part. So the debating AI is a web-based generative application that we designed to create the digital batik motif that inspired by Indonesian cultural heritage that use stable diffusion and lorem annotation to produce creative and modern batik design while preserving traditional elements. And that's why the batik AI is matters to all of us, and I think that's all that I can say, that we can say. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.